I gotta pump those numbers up. Those are rookie numbers in this racket.
Do you have a flag?
Juicy.
Emotional damage.
Gang, gang.
Yeah, that's my alumni, you know what I mean?
They say money can't buy happiness. Look at that fucking smile on my face.
Target locked. Ready to fire.
You can't handle the truth.
Yo, good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Morning Market Report. Running a little late this morning. TradeFly went live, so we gave him some room to dance on the floor. He's all over now, though, and we are starting it up. So good morning, everybody. Welcome. It is Wednesday, February 25th. We survived. We survived the State of the Union. We also got some news about Jane Street. We're going to talk a little bit about them today. Jane Street being sued, supposedly responsible for the scheduled dumps that we've been seeing day after day after day on Bitcoin, on crypto in general. And so now that they're being sued, it looks like it's stopped out of nowhere. So is that the new Hopium? And we went from M2, as the thumbnail showed, M2 money supply, liquidity, quantitative easing, all these things that none of them have played out. And now the new Hopium, Jane Street, being sued. So is this just a trap, or will we now be able to get some build up on the space, on the price action, and let Bitcoin take off like it should? We'll have to take a look at that. But as you can see, a lot of green on the charts today. Again, like I said, we survived. We survived the State of the Union. We did not get Trump today. Let's go. Let's go. Shout out to everybody that's joining us right now. Let's go over there, take a look real fast, and see who all's in the chat. But first, class is in session. As always, this episode brought to you by Chart Prime, the official sponsor of the Piper Academy channel. Let's get over here and take a look at the chat and see who we got in here. You know what it is. JR, Crypto Coin Mindset, Keith in here, Alexander G. She was over there in TradeFly's show stream, just dropping the link. Like, hey, make sure you go over there, get on the show, and watch Army Piper get your daily dose of knowledge, because knowledge is profit. Appreciate you, Ali G. Also, Buck Buchanan here, dropping the pirate flags. Buck, did you hear Trump last night when he referred to Minnesota as Somali pirates? You can't make this up. Beautiful. I thought of you, Buck, when I heard that. So, no, we're not going to go Somali pirate hunting in Minnesota. We saved that for the Gulf over there on the other side of the planet, man. Calm down, OC's in the house there. I see you, bro. What's up, man? How you doing, man? JR, our in-house trader at the Piper Academy Discord, ripping it up over there, always doing good things. Appreciate you, bro. Deborah's in the house. We appreciate you being here. Deb, Blackie Chan. We have proof of life on Blackie Chan. BC Port Corp is in the house. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Appreciate you, man. Good to see you back. Loco for Cryptos in here. TNB Willa saying good morning, Otter Gang. He said the gang. Gang's in the house. OC guy dropping pie bears. I'm not bearish. I just think that we need to have a dose of reality. We can be hopium filled, but we need to have realistic expectations and be prepared for anything. Be cautious. Be cautious. Just because the way looks clear. This is something that I learned in all of my time of combat deployments. Just because everything looked clear does not mean your next step is your last. So I am cautious with everything I do, and I'm cautious about this hopium that we have right now. So this little pump, I need to see it do some stuff. Trade Intuition, off to Fiat Mine. I appreciate you, brother. Always a pleasure to have you. You guys don't follow Trade Intuition. T.I. Joe, you guys need to. He's always over there doing some good content and working out while he does it. He's much better than I am. I am a fat lazy veteran, and I am not going to get on a treadmill while I do my stream. He's got more umph than I have at this point in my life. So, Ballin' Wallin, yay! I didn't miss it. No, you did not. We are here, bro. Appreciate you. And Lunar Beaches Crypto, LBC in the place to be. I only did it. I only did the schedule change LBC because of TradeFly. I was taking care of my boy, and also Crypto Princess, the princess of the UK crypto realm that she's in here with us. Also, appreciate you being here, lady. Let's see. Did I miss anybody? Nope. I think I got you all. Awesome. Oh, CJ Taylor, my bro. He said late. Good morning. Good morning to you, Clyde. All right, let's go get in on the chart and take a look at it. Let's go. Nope, that is the wrong button. There is nobody here with me. It's just me. Hey, look at that. The TradeFly was on there, though. Look at that. TradeFly got a spot on there still. Yeah, back when we used to have a huge family here at the academy. Now I'm just riding solo. OC is coming back with trade setups with OC guy soon. He's going to be starting that back up in BC Port Corp. Just taking care of some business. He'll be back doing Good Morning. No, not Good Morning Crypto. He'll be back doing the Power Hour here soon too. So let's go ahead and take a look at Bitcoin's chart right now, guys. I got a couple of things I want to look at on here. We did get this drawdown into last night, and then overnight we get this little pump right after we had the whole thing with Trump last. Let's see, the Trump pump would be here, and we were locked into this place right here, just above that $64,000 daily close, and then all of a sudden overnight we get this pump, and this is why people are saying Jane Street being sued has put a little kibosh on that. So is this formation looking slightly less like a bear flag? No, I think you could still call this a bear flag. If anything, right now we did a breakout and then we got a pump in it. And right now we're still on a trend line, which is part of this bear flag. Really, it's inside of the symmetric. I would have to say we need to break my range here. I'll just go ahead. This is something that I was going to put on here and show you. I'll just go ahead and do it. This is the range that I think we need to break. Okay, right there. That is going to be the block that is important for us to break. It's coming in bottom side 69,800, 70,749. You guys remember the last time I had one of these on here? It was exactly where we got rejected at, and it would be right there. Right there was where we had that box at 97,000. We pumped all the way up from a bottom here of 80,000 and rejected perfectly on the box that we had on there before. I'm now watching for this 4-hour dynamic reactor, 4-hour quantum reactor. Do you have a flag?
Do you have a flag?
Why, yes, I do. But it's being it shot out and then it's went back for an OC retest, pushing back into it. We do have the trend. The top side on this flag right now, guys, still, if we are just coming back in, because we've seen this before, where you get a breakout of a flag and then you come back in and then you play inside the flag again. So the top side on that right now coming in about 68.8. I think we need to break this level though before we can go, okay, Hopium is authorized for return to the mission right now. As of right now, it's caution. That's my word of the day. Let's take a look at a couple of other things here. Another reason that I'm thinking this. Look at the 3D trend from Chart Prime, and I just want to show you guys a couple of things on this chart. You can see when this thing is bearish and bullish, it tends to hold well. Here's, for example, back here, we went into a bullish stance or a bearish stance and rejection, right? And then we go into a bullish stance. Get a little pumps here, little support. When it touches this cloud, good place to long off of this, especially on a scalp. Again, became our line here of keeping us in this range. Bounce out of the cloud, upside movement. Okay, let's take a look at where we've been at since this thing flipped in January, 20 January. We've been in this dump mode, and you can see we've had 1 touch, 2 touch, 3 touch, 4 touch. It keeps pushing us down. We're back in the cloud again. Look where that cloud ends at, and let's take a look at it. It's pretty much right at the top of the flag trend line. Okay, right there. So if we break above this, this would go into a bullish green cloud. And then if we came down for an OC retest, either on the trend line that's here or on the top of the flag here, and did that OC retest once we break out of it, guess what? It would also be in line with our green cloud now from the 3D trend. So I'm watching a couple of things here with this that we need to be aware of. Also, we do have the 200 week exponential moving average. This is a key area for us to get above. We're going to be testing that out here soon, but it might be lining up with the top of the flag. So is this a breakout of invalidation of the flag? Very possible. Is this going to be a line in the sand that I go, if we break this, that's it, the bull market's back on? Not at all. I think that we still need to account for the fact that we've got reactors above us that are going to be key. If you guys really want to know like how high we could pump and still be in the crypto winter, guys, we could be as high as, well, shit, we could be as high as $99,000 and still be in the bearish high time frame bear market, just so you know. We'll look at that here on the higher time frames in a bit, and I'll show you why that is, and I'll show you the high time frame macro look of Bitcoin. But first, let's go get into the news real fast. I need to make sure that I'm off here by 10. I got an attorney calling me at 10 o'clock regarding the trip that I have to make to Utah this Friday after the show. So as soon as I get done with the show on Friday, I'm out the door driving to Utah. Not straight through, but yeah, I gotta get in on that. So let's get into the news real fast here. Try to make this quick, guys. Looking at the into the Cryptoverse metrics right now, total crypto market cap coming in at $2.319 trillion. Trend on this is at 4.9. We are currently undervalued 52.82, and we are back in a 4x DCA risk band on the 4-time DCA wristband. Sorry, I'm reading LBC over there, dropping all of the LBCs on the DCA Piper plan, guys. Looking at the Bitcoin dominance still holding strong with stable coins sitting at 57.93. Take away them stable coins, and it's still sitting well above 65 at 66.36. Last 24-hour liquidations, a lot of people getting liquidated. All these shorts getting liquidated, according to CoinGlass data. In the past 24 hours, 102,627 traders got liquidated. Total liquidations coming in at $359.2 million. The largest single liquidation order happened on Hyperliquid as a Bitcoin trade for another $11 million. What is wrong with you people? How about long and short volume here on the exchanges? Let's just see how much Hopium there is. 35.76 billion. 51.5% of all trade volume is long, 48.5 is short. So we're seeing Hopium leaning there, biased towards longs right now on trade volume. Let's go take a look at X marks the spot, get into the bookmarks. I got a couple of them here. There we go. Fear and greed index sitting right now at 11. We are in extreme fear. Kabisi letter, where are we at today? Guys, NVIDIA earnings today at market close. And you know, that's a big vacuum. It's a magnetic pull of a lot of monetary money in the market system just because of how big of a company it is. And if we see that get sell off, just so you know, majority of their earnings they've beat, but we've still seen sell-off with it. And if we get that sell-off, could have a bleed over into crypto just because it's that tech sector. Tomorrow, we're going to get initial jobless claims. And Friday, PP in your eye for the gang.
Gang.
That is going to be coming in on Friday. This is the big news, guys. Yesterday, Jane Street got sued. Today, the 10 a.m. manipulation stopped. Bitcoin and ETH started to pump again. It is interesting. But as Digital Asset News said, whatever works to keep Hopium alive, M2 money supply, QT to QE liquidity, rate cuts, ISM business cycle, Venus aligned with Saturn, new Fed Reserve chair super cycle, all these things. Nope, Jane Street stops BTC manipulation. There's the Hopium that we're looking for. So what is the whole deal with this? Let's go take a look at my news over here. So Jane Street got sued by Terraform Labs administrator over alleged insider trading, front-running tied to the 2022 Terra collapse, an allegation, not a ruling. This was widely reported by Bloomberg, Wall Street Journal, and Financial Times coverage and summaries. But there's now rumored that they've been doing behind the 10 a.m. manipulation that's been sinking Bitcoin and ETH every day, and all of a sudden it just stops. that the intraday pump was caused by Jane Street being offline or changing behavior is not confirmed. There's no evidence of causation about this, but this is evidently what everyone's leaning on now. So we'll let it ride. We'll see what happens with it. Hopium can go a long way. I watch Star Wars enough to know that hope is powerful, and you have to destroy it. So if you invested $10,000 when Trump took office, you would have Bitcoin at you'd have about $6,000 and $6,050 in Bitcoin, $4,510 in ETH, $2,930 if you bought Sol, $2,300 if you bought Doge. Look, Melania, $100, Trump, $505. This is if you invested 10 grand. But I did find it interesting that last night he said, "We're winning. Are you tired of winning yet?" I have an image here. Here you go. Let me find my image. Got a great image for you. This was this was responded to one of my posts on X, and I thought it was hilarious. There's your winning, fear and greed. Are you tired of winning? Zero. Zero is the fear and greed index. Actually, it's only 11 today, but still funny regardless. Germany's federal government, more geopolitical news here, guys. Germany's Federal Foreign Office has issued a statement warning Germans in Israel and Lebanon of the worsening security situation in the region, urging them to purchase supplies and to familiarize themselves with protection facilities and spaces at every place, while suggesting that in case of airspace closure, support options will be limited from the Germany embassy and federal foreign offices, according to a German newspaper. This in regards to Iran, right? Because if we get the doon 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 doon, yep, there you go. If we get this geopolitical outbreak that is known as Iran versus US versus Israel, these guys would be in trouble. So I do find it interesting that, hey, they're like, hey, this isn't off the table. And last night we did hear some rhetoric about Iran from President Trump. And then this morning, if you guys don't know, Iran has replied back that everything that Trump said about Iran is a lie, and that they are fully moving forward with nuclear weaponry development. So there you go. Take that for what it's worth, and you'll see that the geopolitical side is not over yet. We are not in the clear. That's what I have there on X marks the spot. State of the Union. A little quick summary on this of what was actually said. If you guys did not watch it, I have a summary for you. There we go. Trump 2026 State of the Union was notable before you even get to the policy substance because of how long it ran. The speech stretched for roughly 1 hour and 48 minutes, making it the longest State of the Union address on record. That length mattered in two ways. It gave Trump room to cover a wide range of topics, and it also magnified the political theater in the chamber as reactions built over time. Coverage across outlets consistently described it as a record-setting extended address, and from the start, the tone inside the chamber was highly combative and visibly partisan. Trump delivered repeated shots at Democrats during the speech, while Democrats responded with a mix of silence, vocal objections, visible protest, and in some cases, absence from the chamber entirely. Washington Post coverage noted that more than 24 Democratic lawmakers skipped the speech in favor of an alternative People's State of the Union event, which underscored the political split before Trump even began speaking. The most immediate interruptions came very early in the speech when Representative Al Green, Democrat of Texas, protested in the chamber and was escorted out. Reuters and other coverage confirmed the removal, and Washington Post reporting described the confrontation as one of the defining early moments of the night. It was openly tense in the chamber, and as the speech continued, Democrats' responses inside the chamber remained active. He talked about the economy. That was his central theme. He said, "We're in the golden age. We're entering the golden age, and things are cooking good. The prices are better. Things are getting cheap. The eggs are cheap. The gas is cheap." That was pretty much his messaging. And he also said, people are tired of winning. I hear all the time that people are tired of winning, and they just serve Mr. President. We can't just kick all this winning. Well, I got news for you. You're going to win even more. That was pretty much his overnight rhetoric that he was speaking on. I tried to talk about immigration, called Somali Somali pirates up there in Minnesota. He also included ceremonial and patriotic moments. There were some really cool moments for military up there, guys. We saw a couple of Medal of Honor recipient from World War II up there. And actually, it was Korean War, I believe. Korean War. That's what he got it for. And then there was also the Purple Hearts that were issued to the National Guardsmen up there in D.C. So one posthumous, and the other one there in the room. So pretty interesting stuff going on. Of course, we saw the USA gold medal winning hockey team. Nice invitation there. You like that? Thank you. Yeah, everyone knows I do the best Trump imitation. No one does it better. No one does it better. So there you go. That's what happened last night on all of the State of the Union, and the market seemed to react well to it. Looking at the Dow Jones here, S&P, and the NASDAQ. Let's give it a refreshy fresh. Make sure that we're up to date here. Looking at the Dow Jones today, how are we feeling? Dow Jones up about 0.25% in the green. S&P's up about 0.5%, and the NASDAQ up almost 1 full percent there on the daily right now. Russell 2K small caps taking a back seat while the Main Street is getting some nice moves. VIX is down 4%, but we are still sitting up above the 17 mark. How's gold and silver looking today? Gold sitting at $5,205, up over 0.5%. Silver is almost back to 100. It could go all the way. Is Piper going to get his chance to sell $100 silver? Very possibly. That's why I didn't sell, and we're going to let it run. It's at $90.23, up 3% on the daily. Copper also up. Platinum up 5%, and palladium up just under 1% on the daily. Let's see how the markets are looking here on the crypto side. Bitcoin is up 5.7% on the daily. Ethereum is up a massive 9.7%. By the way, for those that opened your trade bot with me, I did close some of my margin on that thing. I'm letting it run still, but I want to see how this plays out with Bitcoin before I get in on the putting more risk out there. I want to see how Bitcoin performs on Ethereum. So I did close out some of my margin on that. XRP is up 6.9%. BNB is up 6.4%. Solana is up 11.7%. Good Lord. What other big movers? Cardano, 12.3% at 29 cents there. Where's Chainlink? 13.4%. That's another big mover today. And everything else still in that range of, 10% or less. Not too bad. Rounding out the top 20, there's Rain. Litecoin moving up 3 spots to number 21. It's up 12.8% today. I think Litecoin's going to move back into the top 20 if we continue on this glide path. We did get mortgages today. Congratulations. We have the lowest 30-year fixed rate mortgage rate in the past 4 years. It's sitting at 6.09. So if you're looking to buy a house, I would wait still. It's still not that. It's 6%, man. Good Lord. If you're buying a new house, you can probably get it for like 3.99 on the first open window, and then, goes up after that. But maybe sell some silver before it heads back down. I'm waiting for 100. I'm waiting for 100. You know what it is? I'm adamant it's going back to 100. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. Friday, tomorrow, we're going to get initial jobless claims. Friday, again, PPI coming in. How are we looking for a rate cut now in March, guys? Not too good. Not too good at all. It's actually coming in 98% chance of no rate cut. Only a 2% chance that we see a rate cut in March. So how about April? April, 16.2% chance we see a rate cut. June is not. This is okay. Pay attention. We talked about that this would likely drop because we said we would not see a rate cut until a new Fed chairman comes in. Okay. That's in May. June now has a 52.2% chance of no rate cut after the new Fed chairman. I find that interesting. As a matter of fact, we don't see a higher likelihood of a rate cut than not a rate cut until July now. We're talking 2 months after the Fed chair changes out. So this data, which is coming in off of, this is changing because a lot of Fed speakers have been talking about, look, we're not really seeing inflation go away like we want. So that's what's happening there. USS Gerald R. Ford must have gotten the toilets fixed. Yes, Lunar Beaches, I believe so. Maybe there will be a rate cut. No, Nope, just kidding. What to expect from the next round of U.S.-Iran talks as Trump threatens Tehran. This was last night during the State of the Union. U.S. and Iran are poised to hold further nuclear talks in the Swiss city of Geneva on Thursday. This is tomorrow. Actually, it'll be tonight because it's in Geneva. Persistent fears about the prospect of military action in the oil-rich Middle East. This upcoming round of negotiations around the future of Tehran's nuclear program comes as the U.S. continues to build up military forces in the region, and President Donald Trump has warned bad things if Iran doesn't agree to a nuclear deal. The U.S. president on Tuesday spoke briefly about Iran during his nearly 2-hour State of the Union, but primarily focused on domestic policy and other political issues. They want to make a deal, but we haven't heard those secret words. We will never have a nuclear weapon. Guys, I don't think I ever see Iran saying we will never have a nuclear weapon. I just don't see them ever doing that. They would lose face. And if you understand anything about Islamic culture, you'll know that losing face, that's not a good place for them to be. So I just don't see them saying that. They are going to have, even if they never plan on it, they're not going to bow down like that and bend the knee. It's just not going to happen. So it's going to be interesting to see how this all plays out. Iran, an agreement is within reach, according to the Iran foreign minister. The prospects of the deal this week saying the agreement is within reach. The foreign minister, Abbas, said on social media Tuesday that the country would resume talks in Geneva this week with Trump. So, of course, I did see something that they came out and said that everything that Trump said last night was a lie, and they will have their cake and eat it too. They are going to get it. So, quick reminder: smash the like and subscribe. Yes.
I'm gonna pump those numbers up. Those are rookie numbers in this racket.
Appreciate you guys. We got about 27 in here. Got 34 people watching. If we can get 100%, I'll be happy. But if not, I don't care. We're here to give news, not to beg for all those likes. So we are breaking above that trend line right now, guys. Trying to wick above it. Right there. Let's go take a look at these higher time frames and talk about why I said we can go pretty high up here into the almost $100,000 range. We get back above the 200, that would put us back above the 50% retracement. Okay. We do have a nice dynamic reactor coming in right here. This is going to be your weekly dynamic reactor. Okay. So that's going to be a resistance point, 75,000 to 78,000. We have the 100-day simple moving average, which was our previous support. That would also be resistance. That's coming in right now at about 84,000, 85,000, we'll call it. We'll round it up. We've got the daily dynamic reactor, which is exactly where we rejected back here when we did our first relief rally off of the 100 and up. Typical cycle, crypto winter cycle, by the way, there, where we get support, come up and do this. This has happened in previous cycles exactly like that. Right there. Take a look. There's your 100. We come up, 52-week rejection, failed to close 2 candles above it, down we go. So we're looking exactly like we normally do. This rally right here could bring us all the way back up to the bull market support band in that daily dynamic reactor. That would be 87,000. If we came all the way up, and mind you, this isn't going to be a straight line. So as this continues down, it becomes lower than this peak here. We then get the rejection off that. We now have a lower high, and we go set up for a lower low. All a possibility. And we have to get above that level I showed earlier. We got to get above this weekly dynamic reactor. There's a lot of stuff in between here and Valhalla for Bitcoin price that we would need to do before Piper can go from Pi Bear to Pi Bull. So Pi Bear's in the chat for now until later. Islam will fall. What? Who said Islam will fall? No. Iran will fall. Oh, the rest of Islam. What? Neither will they. I don't think there's going to be a deal. He won't back down on nuclear, neither will they, because the rest of Islam will fall if they lose nuclear. There's 2 different sects going on there, BC. SECTS, not SEX. Those are the Shi'i. They have very little to do with most of the Middle Eastern countries. Is brand of Islam. So it goes back to Abd, Abu Abd, and it goes back to Ali, the nephew. That's the whole branch off after Muhammad died. his senior advisor, his best friend, Abed, and then his nephew. That's where the branch happens of Shia and Sunni. And now you know a little bit of Islamic cultural training for you there today. That is what I got here on the Bitcoin chart, guys. Really, until we see Hopium engaged, sure, short term. Is it long term for me? Not at all. I need to see again this first level get broke here, $69,000 to $70,700. For me, I'm just going to continue to Piper plan DCA, and I'm going to do what I keep doing, and that is positioning myself for whatever comes. If it goes down, I'm buying heavier and buying deeper and buying bigger. If it goes up, I'm going to feed the winner, and we're going to keep making money here on the and my dog is barking out there. We're going to keep making money here no matter what happens. So we're always prepared, not scared here in the markets, guys. So I appreciate you all joining me here today. We're about to do a redirect, I believe. I'm going to go see who we got. But we'll be back here tomorrow morning, 10:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, bringing you guys the news, the charts, the markets, and everything you need to have knowledge. Looking to see who we're redirecting to right now. Maybe a surprise for you. Who knows? But until next time, guys, trade safe. And as always, peace, love, profits. We're out of here.
That's the rap. Chart stack data never lie. Piper led the mission, OC in the sky. Spaghetti on the screen, but the vision stay prime. Chart prime visual signals on time. Alumni strong, we built from the grind. Lessons in the market that'll outlive time. Knowledge is profit, you know how we run. Till the next one, stay sharp, get it done.
You can't handle the truth. Emotional damage.
We'll see you at the next
Don't
one.
know what the fuck they're doing.
Morning market report out.
Boom shakalaka.
We'll see you at the next one. Morning market report out.
We're heading to Crypto Blood. Drop those graduation cash when you get there, guys. Heading to Crypto Blood. Let's go.
Morning market report. Ow.
That was awesome, dude.
Hey, it didn't break. What else you got?